Hello and welcome to the RPG Academy Podcast Twitch channel. My name is Michael and I'm back today for session 11 of Dragon Warrior from the original Nintendo Entertainment System. I did some grinding off air and I'm actually really close to going up to the next level. Still a bit of ways gold wise from that next shield upgrade, but closer than it was. Though I did die once early on. I got a little overconfident and got killed, so I lost half my gold, but then I've gained it all back. And then we have still that we got a clue from somebody that there's something we need to find that's like 70 leagues south and then 40 leagues east of Tentacle Castle. And we started looking for it Friday in completely the wrong place. So we're going to work on see if we can find that today. So that's kind of what's on the agenda for the day. So let me get everything set up. I just realized too that my window is not sized correctly because where I was playing it while I wasn't streaming, I actually resized it a little bit. So let's get that back closer. There we go. And Ramey's already here, so welcome. Always a pleasure to have you with me. And as you mentioned in chat before we got started, yeah, we're getting close to 500 followers here on on Twitch. And like 2 years ago, we had set that as a goal, something we wanted to do. And we were going to do a giveaway. So I don't have it handy. I probably should have, but I didn't have time to do that. But I got a copy from Drive-Thru RPG of the D&D Rules Cyclopedia, which is this sort of omnibus collection of a bunch of the old basic D&D rules kind of put together. And it's a book that I had as kind of a kid. When I went to college, I got rid of it. Didn't think I needed it anymore, and I regret that so much. And so when I saw that it was on Drive-Thru, I basically did a print-on-demand copy. It looks pretty good. I mean, there's a few pages that are a little fuzzy, but I think that's pretty standard for those conversions. But I'm very happy that I have this book back in my collection again. And so I'm going to give a copy of that away. So once we get to 500 followers here on Twitch, I think the last time I checked, we were in the 470s, maybe even close to 480. I'm just going to do a random number generator and find one of those 500 people and send them a copy of that book. So we're getting close. Pretty excited. But yeah, so we are just 2 experience points away from going up to that next level, and we're about 5,000 gold from having enough to get that shield. Welcome, Foxblade. Happy to have you with me today as well. So I'm actually just going to get those 2 experience right here and then hit the N before I go further, just to make sure we're like completely filled up, topped off as it were, and ready to go. Of course, that's the one problem, is that everything's going to run from me. All right, that should do it. 13,000 experience. Next level, power by 3, not too bad. Speed by 6, pretty good. Hit points by 6. Magic by 23. All right, that's good. I also did up all my herbs. I have a full contingent of those. I didn't realize, but they actually give me more health. So it looks like Foxblade just subscribed. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. I think you were one of the people that had subscribed before and then maybe it had expired and you're re-upping, because I noticed that our thank you. Our subscriptions had dropped down, so I'm just thinking that probably that's what happened. But either way, thank you so much. That's awesome. Yeah, I think is when I went to college and we started playing second edition advanced. And that was what everybody was playing then. And I think that's when I got rid of that book. I remember getting rid of it at some point. I've done that a couple times in my life when just, I didn't think I was going to play anymore. The first time, I think it's when I moved. I'm trying to remember the order of operations. Because I remember I moved to Cleveland area out of college when I first got married. That was my first job. I worked for sort of my first job. It's a long story. I worked for the Boy Scouts for 28 days, but I don't like to think about that. But my first real world job is I worked for Target. I worked for them for about 7 years. When I got the job there, I did my training in Kentucky, in Lexington area, but then I went to Cleveland to actually get assigned to a store. And I think, I didn't know anybody in Cleveland. We moved there. My wife and I had just got married, and that was like my first real job. So we moved. Literally didn't have any friends. Didn't know anyone, and kind of didn't think I'd be playing, D&D anymore. I don't remember if I got rid of my books or if I just wasn't playing. But one of the people who worked for me, one day I saw they were reading like the 3.0 book on break. And I was like, hey, what's that? And I don't think I knew about 3.0 at the time. I think second edition advanced is the last I'd played. And I ended up getting into a game, not with them, because I always had this weird thing about people that work for me and fraternizing. It's just something I've avoided. Years later, he ended up joining the group, but that was after he wasn't working at Target anymore. And one of my best friends came out of that group. He worked at a different store, so he didn't work with me or for me, but he was in like the same security department I was in. Doesn't matter. His name's Rob. Good guy. One of my best friends in the world still, even though I haven't really talked to him in years. He's just super nice. And I think then when I moved to Cincinnati, again, I just sort of thought, well, I'm probably never going to play again. At this point, I was getting older. Just didn't see that D&D or RPGs were going to be a part of my life anymore. So I think I got rid of a lot of my books then too. I used to have all those. I think they were second edition or first edition. They're like the guides. So you had like the guide to rogues and the guide to this and a guide to that. Like every class had its own guidebook, and then you also had. You also had like there's one for like villains, and there was one for like castles. They were like the blue or like a tan color, and I got rid of all of those. I took them to Half Price Bookstore and sold them all, and got like pennies on the dollar for those. And I just think back now what I wouldn't give to have all of those back. It's so sad. Did the same thing with my Magic cards. I think this one after we got married and I just sold all the cards I had. I think I got like $400 for them. I probably had $2,000 worth of cards and probably $5,000 I'd spent on cards, and all of it went away. I'm not too sad I got out of Magic, just because it was taking up way too much of my life and certainly way too much of my money. But I do miss not having those cards. Some of those I'm sure would be worth a lot of money now if I'd kept them. All right. So we're getting close to Cantillon, and that's where we think, thanks to Mr. Spokes, that this thing that I need to find is. So let's start here. So we're going to talk to Gwaylin, and from afar she can tell me how much level, so another 3,000, so we're at 16,000, and I need to be 70 leagues south. And 40 to the east. So I need to go another 9 south and then another 35 west, it looks like. Yeah, magic was crazy expensive. And, but it was also a ton of fun. Like, I have just straight up some completely amazing memories of playing Magic with the people I played in college. And, like, I wouldn't trade those memories for anything. I just wish it wasn't so expensive. All right, so one more south and 22 west. Boop. And then 1, 2. So this must have been my memory. I think I remember saying before that, oh no. Let's use some herbs here. That at some point I had to go into like a swamp. But now with this armor, apparently it doesn't hurt me anymore. So that's fine. Okay. 70 to the north, 26 to the west. So I need 40. So I'm going to guess it's here somewhere. I could count those, but I'm dumb and lazy. 36. So 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Search. Erdrick's token. So I bet that's what that guy in the cave wants me to have. Let's see if there's anything else over here. Nope. Not messing with the magic wyvern. Oh, a wizard. Just gonna run away. Oh, dragon. Probably shouldn't fight this, but it's a dragon. All right, we'll fight a wizard. Whew. 50 experience, solid. I'm just trying to kind of see what's up here to see if I need to worry about ever coming back. Because I kind of feel like I'm not going to need to. Ah, okay. I remember. So that's how I actually get to that castle. Okay. So let's return. Now, I think is there 2 caves I need to visit? I'm pretty sure the one south of Rimlador is the one that I need to go to now that I have this token. But I feel like there was another guy that I talked to who basically told me to piss off. But we'll double check that. So I need just under 15,000 to get the shield. So I guess that's the next thing on my shopping list is more gold. So it looks like we have a game of Dungeon Crawl Classics coming up this week. Al's going to run that. Rami and I are both, I guess, alternates. Like I would like to play in that, but I really want some of the newer people to get a chance to play some games. So I'm willing to take a back seat and give some other people a chance. But if there's still a seat open Thursday, I jump into it. And then I got to play Marvel Heroic last night. Actually, I don't know. Again, nobody cares as much about it, but it's the Cortex version from Margaret Weiss Publications, Marvel superhero. Like, if you know me at all, you probably know my love for the old Marvel Face Rip game. Still have such fond memories and nostalgia for that game. And everyone's told me that this is just an amazing superhero game, but I never got to play it before. And I tried to read it, and I've tried to read Cortex multiple times, and it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know, my brain just can't wrap itself around the Cortex stuff. I do have to say that while we were playing it last night, and it was very much a kick the tires kind of game. There was very little role play. There was definitely some, you know, artistic flourishes as we described what we were doing, but there wasn't a whole lot of role play to it. But it was like, this is how the rules work. And as we were playing, everything made sense. Like there was nothing that happened that I didn't understand. But I'm not sure that I would be able to regurgitate it now and like run the game. But I want to try. It's actually one of the things I want to add to our one shot list is a game of this. Gotcha, Mr. Spokes coming in with dropping some Dragon Warrior knowledge. All right, so we think this is the Jerkman Cave. So let's see what they have to say. When the sun and rain meet, a rainbow bridge shall appear. Thou may go and search. Okay, so that's not what I thought was going to happen there. Because there's this place up here that I thought I was going to be able to create a bridge because I have the Staff of Rain and it's in a desert and it looks very much like there should be a bridge there, but there's not. But I tried that last time and it didn't work. So I'm thinking maybe there's still something else I need. So that's not the cave. There's a different cave over closer to Cantillon and Hawkness that I think there was also a guy there that told me I needed something. So I have the Staff of Rain. And so I kind of thought that holding it up over here, but maybe there's another thing I have to have. Probably the guy who's in the cave who was a jerk to me. He might have like the sun medallion. Maybe I have to have both of them. Just going to double check, make sure I just didn't do it wrong. Yeah, so there's either something else I'm missing or I'm just not far enough along yet. Okay. free magic upgrade or refill. Thank you, old man. All right, so we're going to head to the other cave and see if that guy will now talk to me since I don't have the. I have Erdrick's token now because he's the one who said, you don't have proof of who you are. Oh, wait, where was. Oh, man, I know I'm forgetting where that was because I think there was a guy in a town that told me that too. Wasn't there a guy in a town that said, come back? All right. I know there was one guy in a town that said, you're not strong enough, come back. That's in the village of Cole. All right, so let's head back to the jerk cave. So did everybody check out the DC Fandom this weekend or hit the highlights on YouTube and Twitter? Suicide Squad, or I should say the Suicide Squad, the new Batman movie, new Wonder Woman trailer. I didn't check in on the actual comic news that much, but all the movie stuff sounded pretty cool. I'm definitely more of a Marvel person than a DC, particularly in the movies, except the animated movies. The DC animated movies are so much better than the DC ones or the Marvel ones. But I'm pretty excited about all this stuff. Wait, this is the one where I get the ring that doesn't do anything, right? So I don't need to stay in here. Okay. So I think there's another cave. Right? That's not the cave I need to go into. I started off this game taking such good notes, and then I've stopped. I probably should. So I'm like, I'll remember that, and then I don't remember it. But I feel like there's another cave somewhere over in this area. Okay, well, reading what Mr. Spokes here said. So I need the stones of sunlight, and that guy will give me the rainbow drop if I have the staff and the stones. But I don't have the stones yet. So maybe the guy who wants me to prove who I am will give me the stones? Is that what I'm missing? Hey, Gygar68. Okay, so this is the town that I think we've determined. This is Hawkness. Oh, wow. Excellent move, yeah. It'd be nice if you could just like insta travel to a specific location and not always back to Tentacle Castle. Run away. Is this where the cave's at? I don't think it is. I don't remember coming over this way. Alright, I'm confused. Alright, let me, item, herb. You son of a gun. Because I thought there was a cave over here somewhere. And that's where that guy was. Sounds like it's raining outside. I'm hearing noise really loudly. I think it's rain hitting the roof. Wow, that's crazy loud. Yeah, if nothing else, at least I might be able to get the shield today. Got myself all turned around. No, it's like 14. It's just under 15. All right. So I'm trying to look at my map. And the only cave I'm seeing is the one that I already tried. So I'm completely just turned around. Yeah, it's super loud. Like, I'm actually surprised you can't hear it. Oh. The shield I have now, I think, is like 900. Wait, where was the jerk cave? So the problem is we're on a 20-second delay. So by the time your messages are coming in, I've already moved on. Ooh, man, I'm getting beat up. Take a moment here and do some more healing. Nope, wrong button. Yeah, I never would have got there, Mr. Spokes. So if you can't, though, isn't the jerk cave around here somewhere, or am I completely just turned around? Or is that guy is the jerk cave, but he's just not as much of a jerk now? That's where I'm getting myself confused? Is it because he said something differently? I'm confused. So for someone that knows what they're doing, watching me play this game has got to be like watching a monkey try to use a typewriter. It's just, you know, so close to maybe knowing what they're doing, but then not actually knowing what they're doing. Okay, so that's not it. That's not it. Gotcha. So that is a jerk guy. He's just not as much of a jerk now because I have stuff. All right, so I'm just gonna hang out here because if I go, yep. So that's not it. Ah, yeah. I would never have found this unless there's an NPC that's supposed to tell me, and I just ignored what they said. Hmm. Does it matter which way I'm facing? I think I've searched everywhere now. Hmm. Ah. Look at that. Yeah, with 7 people helping me, I barely found this, so it never would have gotten there otherwise. Yeah. Yay. Okay. So now I can head back to Jerk Cave. Uh, Either anyone who knows wants to speak up. I know there's a guy back at the Village of Coal that told me to come back when I'm stronger. Am I strong enough now to talk to him? Like, is it worth heading out to that place on the way there? Or is that like a not quite yet situation? All right, well, then I'll do that too. I think it's on the other side of these mountains. There we go. I think I need to buy more herbs too. So I need something better weapons, but I should come there again. So I'm not yet strong enough. Nope. Just gonna go talk to this guy. I think he sells herbs, so I'll buy a few of those just to have them. Okay, so now certainly possible. Yeah, I don't know if strength is strength of arms like my gear, or if it's level. Like I have to be a certain level before he'll talk to me. Because I don't remember, so I don't know what he does for me. It sounds like he's going to give me a better weapon, but I'm just not yet ready for it. But if he gave it to me now, it'd be helpful. I'd get stronger with it. I mean, come on, you know? Uh, One of the earlier streams, Foxblade had mentioned that level 19 is when you get the last spell. but I don't know that means that's also the level cap. Like, can you continue to get more hit points and more magic points after that? I just, again, I don't know. My guess is that you can continue to level up even when it stops giving you those spells. You just get, stronger. But I don't know. There might be a level cap where you just don't get any stronger. I've beaten Final Fantasy multiple times, and sometimes I've done it as like in the low 30s, and then other times high 40s. It's much easier when you're in the high 40s levels, let me tell you. So I just don't know. I'm based on that. I'm assuming that you can keep leveling. Whew. All right, so Mr. Spokes, once again, dropping the Dragon Warrior knowledge, you can get to level 30, which means I'm just a touch over halfway. And we've only been playing, this is the 11th session, and I've played for like 3 or 4 hours, not on quote unquote air, as it were. So I don't know if we'll get to level 30, but we'll see. He's still a jerk. But he still didn't give me what was in the treasure chest. Like, I assumed that eventually he would be like, here, take this. But no, he's just. So I guess now the rainbow bridge will be there. Well, I can tell you, we are not going to get to level 99. At least not. Like, that might be something I do on my own and then do like a special return game. Like, hey, look, I got there. I've kind of been doing that with Final Fantasy. When I finished my playthrough, I kept the game, and I'm still leveling those characters up. I think last time I checked, they were in the 50s. I'm wanting to get to like just crazy high level and then go back in and fight the chaos again just to see how much different it is. Uh, Welcome, the RPG fan. Don't remember seeing your name before, so hopefully this is your first time hanging out with us. Or I don't know why I say that. Maybe you've been here forever and just haven't been chatting. That's cool too. But happy to have you here. So I guess my question is, and this is more hypothetical because I still want to try to figure some stuff out. Is the Rainbow Bridge what I need to do to get to the quote unquote end of the game, or is it back over in Cantland? Because I found that way over there that it looks like it might um, take me to that castle that you can see south of Tentacle Castle, Tentacle. I keep saying Tentacle. I think that's different. Because I don't think I'm ready for the end of the game yet, so I don't know if I even want to cross this bridge. But it might be interesting to see what's over there. I just don't want to get murdered because I've got way too much gold right now, and I'm close to being able to get the shield, and I would really hate to die right now. Hold on one second. Ta-da. Dun, 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 dun. Bridge! Nice. Okay. Well, that's done, but we don't want to go across there yet because I want to get the shield at least. I do have the flame sword. I went ahead and bought the flame sword first, and then I'm saving up for the shield, which again I thought it was like just under 15,000. Maybe it was under 14,000. So let's cast return. Go here. So let's buy the small shield. All right, so now I need around 500 gold or so, maybe even less because I may be forgetting how much it is. So hopefully that the difference in the large shield and small shield isn't enough to get me murdered on the way to Cantlin. But I think that'll be it. I'm going to try to get to Cantlin today, get the shield, and then there's still some areas around Cantlin that I need to level up and get some more spells before I actually head to the final castle. So, like around Cantlin, there's still some areas I haven't been. So, I'll probably do that tomorrow, explore that. And then at that point, we might ready to at least try the end. Because I think after that, I don't think there's really anything left to buy. So, I don't have to worry too much about getting killed and losing coin. Yeah, okay, 14. That's not what I thought. I thought it was just under 15,000. So like I said, I need 500 gold or so. I should be able to get that on the way. If not, I can get to Cantlin and rest and then go back out. But I actually think I'll get there before I'll get to the gold I need before I get to the city. Metal slime. Be nice if I could actually kill one of these. Whoa! I did 85 damage one turn. That was pretty good. Okay, so Mr. Grind's telling me Mr. Spokes is telling me some place I can grind. I'm not sure I know what the spike tile is. I remember us talking about that once before, but I don't really remember what that is. I know where the X Knight is. Which I'm over halfway to the next level now. So hopefully maybe another level in my belt, and then I'll be able to fight the Axe Knight without having to completely heal up every time. Oh, I didn't realize I was that close to dying. That's me trying to think and type and do things all at the same time. Not conducive. Because I'm at 1400, so it would be great if I could not die until I buy the shield. Okay. I think it was like 115 or something. Yeah, so I have the gold I need. Let's try to move this along. So there's two bridges over here. That's what confused me once before. The one first is where I got access to the token. And then the higher one is what got me to Cantlin. But the lower one is what gets me up here to this maze-like place that I haven't explored yet. So I need to figure out what's up there. I think there are multiple places to buy arms and armor here too. Whoops. Yep, so that's not what I need. It's not what I need. Nope. All right, I talked to the old dude. I don't think he told me anything important. Or I think he did tell me something important, but I don't think I need to talk to him again. Oh, that's not what I want to do. All right, so I'm confused now. That's the inn, so I don't think I need to talk to him. Is it this dude? You got customers. It's poor customer service. Okay, that's not helpful. Well, since you just made me use a magic key, yes, I'll buy one. I feel like that's a gimmick. It's like, use a magic key. Now you have to buy one. Haha. Okay, silver shield. What? Ah, I looked at my stuff wrong. I thought I had 4,800. I have 4,500. I'm dumb. So I need 300 more gold. Whew. These things are the things that keep killing me. All right, that helps. Getting closer. I bought the keys. Didn't even think about it. Run away. Whew. Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe. Well, if I can get an easy fight or two, I mean, I'm not that far away. I guess I could. Breathe more fire. I liked that. Oh, man. Okay. Run away. All right, let's just try to sell some stuff then. I'm gonna have to use another key to even get in there again, aren't I? That's arms and armor. Don't want to sell to him. Sell. Sell a herb. It's gonna be close. Go. Whew. Out art lucky that it worked out. Awesome again. There we go. That would be hilarious if I sold all my keys and I didn't have one to open this door. That would be fantastic. Yes, it is. No. Okay. Well, that was more of an adventure than I was expecting, but we got through it together. So now we're going to head back here. I'll hit the cheap end, save the game, and then tomorrow, thank you RPG fan, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. And then tomorrow we'll head back and probably do some grinding, try to get that level 17. I might just go back to Hawkness and try that Axe Knight over and over again if I can. And we'll go from there. I think we're getting close. Again, I've tried really hard to remain somewhat, spoiler free. So I don't really know much about the map other than what we've explored, but I think we've got most of it. So I don't think there's a whole lot left other than to get powerful enough to actually, try to beat the game. So that'll be what we do tomorrow. We'll keep going. I would say, maybe this week, another 4 sessions might get us there. Generally, I do this every Monday through Friday around 1 o'clock for half an hour to an hour. So I will see everybody tomorrow. Thanks. Bye-bye.